Yes, I need a little Contra. Right this very minute. I'm sorry. That's so bad. That's so bad. Let's jump into it. Let's drop in our first credit and let's just go. Yeah? Yeah. If you're new here, welcome to the Quarter Pumper, where we normally play through classic arcade games in an effort to answer a single question. And that question normally is, how much would it cost us to beat this game in an arcade when we were kids? But if you've been my player too, you know we like to go on little mini side quests. And the side quests involve us 1cc'ing, or attempting to 1cc, really difficult arcade games by live streaming them every single day. But, you know, on occasion, after we accomplish that goal, I still like playing those games. And Contra is no exception. So Contra was the fourth game that we learned how to 1cc in our 1cc Get Good series. And I learned to really, really appreciate the arcade version of Contra, even though, much like a lot of other people, I grew up on the NES version. And so when it came time to play the arcade version, yes, it's strange that it's vertical. The jumping mechanic is weird. It's a short game, but this was the game that the NES version was based on, the arcade game. And yes, Konami, I think, refined. I'm gonna jump over that. Hold on a second. Oh, I didn't want to get the spread gun, but that's okay because we died. Because I have a special technique when it comes to this game. But yeah, Konami made this game in '87, and then they made the NES port. And while that's probably the version that most people love, this version is fun also. At least I think it's fun. Not a lot of other people do because of its high level of difficulty. But it can be mastered as exemplified by our 1cc series. It took us about 2 weeks to learn how to, or maybe just like a week of playing this game every day to learn how to 1cc it, but it is and always will be, I think, one of my favorite arcade games. And Ken S is here. Ken, thanks for joining the stream, the lunchtime stream, the impromptu stream that we're doing today. Why? Because in December we're playing a couple extra games. We are currently in the middle of our The King of Dragons 1cc run. And that's going fun. I mean, that's fun. It's a good time. But I can't just play one video game, I think, for the entire month without changing it up a little bit. So yeah, these impromptu lunchtime streams, at least my time, I'm in the Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the East Coast of the US. Are just my way of getting in some extra gaming on games that I love to play, because someone asked me once, what games do you play offline when you're not streaming? And the answer is I go back and forth with some of these games that I've learned to love. And Contra is, I don't know, Contra is one of those games that I feel like doesn't get enough love, this version, because it's so difficult. Oh man, oh no, that's gonna be a problem. Ken, is that gonna be a problem for us? In this game, your weapon is your life, much like Obi-Wan told Anakin, and it is seriously based on whatever weapon you get. So, especially the boss of the base 2, we need some kind of weapon. We have a machine gun. Suppose that will have to suffice for right now. Let's see. Oh, we missed that one. That one probably would have been like a laser or something. Anyway, so the weapons are randomized in the base level. So we'll see if we can get something else here, like a spread. Oh no, that's not a spread. Should I get that? I don't know if it's a laser or machine gun. All right, it's a laser. And that, I don't know if the laser is going to help us here, but we're going to try. We're going to try to go with the laser. Oh, no. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. It might be a start back at the beginning type of move. Especially because we haven't gotten rid of this thing yet. And I can't dedicate shots to it while the bubbles are happening. Alright, we'll continue. Kenna says, technically Contra means against, so maybe all you need is to get on the struggle bus. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We'll do our 4 continues, or our 3 continues, and then see what happens. This is probably the most difficult part of the game if you are weaponless. The trick here, I think, is I think instinctually you want to jump, but if you jump, I think it's worse for you because you are putting yourself in greater danger. If we stay on the ground, grounded, we can hit those diagonals just a little easier because when you're jumping, you are also controlling your movement, so your shots are going all over the place. You have like less control over your shots, and it looks like right now we're doing an okay job of mostly getting those guys. If we can get through this on this life, see, we gotta clear out some of these bubbles. That's gonna be our second continue. I should have waited, but on the barrage of bubbles now. For this, but we should get it here. Okay. Let's take on the snowfield. Let's just go. We get a spread gun here. And we just died. We are going to make it through this game. The goal for today is probably not to 1cc because that seems unrealistic. We 1cc this game back in October. And I haven't played too much of it since. So if you don't use it, you'll lose it. But I think we'll still be able to get pretty far once I remember some of these things. Like, oh yeah, there's the second cannon here. And we want to get the machine gun here at all costs. Oh no. That was unfortunate. We can still take out this guy if we rapid fire with our... Oh, there we go. We got him. Oh look, the rapid was hanging out waiting for us. Okay, we got him. Let's take out this big guy. Let's see what happens here. I don't know if I'm gonna get by him. Oh, look at that. Onto the energy zone. Okay, if we're smart... that guy ducked. But we got an extra life. So... we should be able to get to the laser. Just be a little patient, a little cautious. Oh no, that was it. Alright, well that wasn't so bad. Our first buck in, and we got to the energy zone. That's okay. Kenna says the viewership tonight may take a hit if it's at 7 p.m. The Game Awards is at 7, and oh yeah, many scruffy nerfers will be watching. Yeah, that's a good point. I think it's okay if everyone watches another replay, our stream tonight. It's no big deal. Mark, good to see you. Thanks for coming into the stream this afternoon. Mark says this boss throws police lights at you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the bubble things coming down. Mark says Super Contra is the one with the continue limit, right? No, I think this one also has a continue limit because you can only continue 3 times. So the most you can spend to beat the game is $1, which feels okay. Mark says let's forget that those guys jumping out of the flying saucer look like children. Okay, Just blast them. Ken says, oh, this one has limited continues too. 6 continues, not sure how many you get with super, but it is restricted. Yeah, the trick, I think, if you need more continues, and I think someone, maybe kind of was you that said this, or someone else that regularly joins the streams, if you're at an arcade machine and you need more than 3 continues, you can continue by playing the second player position. So you get, what, 1 credit and 3 continues in player 1, then you can drop in another credit in player 2 and get another 3 continues. At least that's what I heard in theory. So let's reset this. Let's go again. Now that we got a warm up in, and let's just go. And I remember the strategies, the strats that we used. So it was to go weaponless, without any special weapons, up until the waterfall. And then at the waterfall, we get the barrier power up, because if you have no weapon, if you have the base gun at the start of the waterfall, you will get the barrier power up. If you have a weapon, you will not get the barrier power up. And the barrier is the best way, at least for me, to get through the waterfall unscathed. Grab the spread at the end, and then get into the second base. The hardest part of the game is getting through base 2 without dying while keeping that spread gun. So that's the objective there. And then I think it's just plowing your way through the rest of the game with that spread. Let's pick up this cannon. We do need to rely on extra lives. Not quite there. Here we go. Which we've gotten our first one, and we'll get another one at another 70,000 points, I think. Every 70,000 points now, we'll get an extra life. Just be cautious. Don't jump into those explosions. There we go. Slightly off center here. There we go. A little to the left, because that's the direction that this guy goes in. So bunch of button mashing. Be cautious. Oh, there we go. We gotta fire immediately and jump to get rid of these guys. All right, sweet. We can just go through this, run through the waterfall, or jump through the waterfall. So we keep the barrier as long as we can. I do need this though. I do need that. So the barrier is going to run out soon. All right, we got safe. We got clear. That was lucky, because we were running short on time because I didn't hit the spread unlock at the beginning. All right, let's go. This is where the game starts. Keep the spread gun. Take out the sensors. Take out all the guns. Don't get caught. Don't pick up a weapon you don't want. Oh no! I always said that this room is the most difficult room of base 2 because of that weird placement. Maybe this will be a spread. Maybe they'll send us a spread. Ah, fireball. Well, a fireball it's better than nothing. Should we wait for another weapon? I guess we. I guess I couldn't shoot him. All right, maybe we'll just go with the fireball. The fireball is actually one of the better weapons to have at the boss battle because of its spread, barreling nature. Yeah, so it's better than the laser, for sure. Oh, we almost hit it. Oh no, that's gonna be... Again, we're gonna have to face... We're gonna face this guy weaponless. Maybe we don't continue. Maybe we don't continue because we kind of need a weapon here. Or we're just gonna go through all of that. We'll go back to the beginning. Let's go. Let's see. Mark says, when I realized I was an arcade snob, I prefer the arcade version of this Contra series. That's so funny. Oh, I think he says, I think in Super Contra you can't continue past stage 6 or something. Yes, that's some of these weird arcade games are like that, right? Like is it Bubble Bobble or is it Arkanoid? Where there's some end stage where if you get to, you can no longer continue thereafter. Ken says, I used to use the 2-player trick with Salamander Life Force. Oh yeah, you need every advantage you can get. Yeah, I thought, you know, when I was considering the shmup 1cc game, it was a toss-up between Salamander and R-Type, and I went with R-Type because I have more personal attachment to R-Type. But Salamander almost made it. I think that would have been much more difficult than R-Type. Mark says, wait, what did I miss? What is this about going on weaponless until the waterfall? Oh, yeah, so if you go weaponless, if at the start of the waterfall, if you don't have a weapon, you get the barrier power up. And I think the first few stages are easy enough that you don't need a weapon to get through them. And then once I get the spread at the top of the waterfall, that's when, for me, I think I start like really taking the game seriously because the weapons are integral to your success. I would hit these weapons at the beginning just to get the points to bust them out of their shell. Because I think you get like 5,000 points. Did I already take that guy? No. There he is. So that I could pad my score for extra lives. Because when I was 1cc'ing this game, the goal was always to get to the alien's lair on the first life, almost like a 1 credit clear, and then I would have to spam the end with my extra lives to beat the game. We'll see. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that today, but we'll see. So yeah, I skip all the weapons to make sure that we get the barrier. Let's go. Here we go. Oh no, that was a death, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. This is for fun, right? Here we go. There we go. Get this. So the barrier power-up is designed to help you when you are at your, your most vulnerable. right, there we go. Oh, we get the fireball this time, so that will help us hit the spread. If I don't get the weapons, I don't waste time trying to get the weapons until we get to the top of the waterfall. Because the goal is always to get this. And then get up here as fast as we can, because I always died on this one boss all the time. Like, I was notorious for not being able to complete this guy without dying, without the help of the barrier. So yeah, for me, the trade-off of playing the game without weapons was that. Okay, let's do this again. Come on. Oh, again, I jumped for no good reason. When you jump, the hit detection is slightly off with those explosions. But we got what we needed. So all is right in the Contra world. Course corrected. Let's go. Should be able to now blast through all of this. There we go, and we dodged the laser. Oh no, we did not dodge that laser. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Now we're right back here again. Oh, here we go again. All right, we'll play through this time. We got that. We got this. Oh, come on. Oh, one more. There we go. We got it. That was actually a display of Contra skills that I did not know we had. And we survived that somehow. Okay, be chill, man, be chill. This guy will miss us. This guy will miss us. Duck. Swap. Duck. Alright, let's go. Just spray and pray. Spray and pray. Got up here. Alright, we're in good shape. So there's a second barrier at the start of the hangar if we don't have a weapon. But I think if we have a weapon, I can take the bottom barrier area with a weapon. All right, we got him. Let's go energy. Let's go energy zone. Let's go. Oh, you jerk. Oh no. All right, that's okay. Let's be chill here for a second. We'll get this laser. Freaking laser, man. Take out the big guy. Maybe we'll have to barrier. That's okay, because we'll barrier this here. It works out for us. And then we will rush boss rush with our extra lives. Okay, so we can run all the way to the end. We can run all the way to the alien lair. I think we'll get at least one extra life. Yeah, there we go. We just got that at 24, at 240,000 points. I don't think we're going to do this on our single credit. I think we're going to have to continue, but we'll give it a good go. This part can be tricky, but it's actually easier than the NES version. So these guys take far less hits. It's this guy below. Oh, the guy below. All right, we're making a break for it. We're making a break for it. Let's go with our continues. Oh, we can spam this. Oh, we got this, come on. We got it, okay, 2 credits. A 2 credit clear. That's not so bad. That felt pretty good. Yeah, so that was generally the gist of how things went for me. Using the first life to go all the way to the end, and then using my extra lives to take out the heart exactly like we did there. So let's see. Let's look at the chat. Let's go back to. Mark says, I feel that Konami's time of prominence came from about during the NES because of before their Simpsons arcade era of games. Their games were ugly. That's funny. The color palette for their games during Contra era were muddy and the animations were pretty wonky. Yeah, I mean, I think it was just the limitations of the NES for so many. That was pretty much, I think, the downfall, that people were trying to focus on graphics instead of gameplay when they should have just focused on making fun games at the expense of graphics, where they were trying to do more graphically, because it was like a step up from a system like the 2600, right? The NES. So the games that I fondly remember are the ones that played really well, not the ones that looked awesome. But their NES ports of their original games were much easier on the eyes. Ken says, for me, they freaking loved what Konami put out in the arcades and was always wishing the NES conversions would do them justice. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think they were even better on the NES. I think Contra is a more accessible NES game. Life Force, I think, is a more accessible NES game than their arcade counterparts. And then some of the stuff that happened later on with certain ghost developers instead of the publishers for certain console titles, I think accounts for some of the weird inconsistencies between certain arcade titles and certain console ports, and that started to come into prominence, I think, right at the mid to end life of the NES and then into the SNES. Mark says, they tried so hard to find some redeeming qualities in the Fireball power-up. He found nothing. I think the Fireball is better in the NES version. In this game, it's not so bad. It's just the game feels a little unrefined, right? I think the jump mechanic in the Contra arcade game, this game, feels so weird because the ball in the NES version was probably a graphics limitation, right? But it just made for more precise jumping. The first time I played this game in the arcade, or this arcade version, the jumping was so weird. You're somersaulting all over the place that it's hard to get a grasp on where you're going to land if you come from a NES Contra background. The NES port era of Konami and Capcom were very kind to them. They went out of their way to defang the arcade born difficulties in their NES ports. Yeah, I think because when you look at the, and we were talking about this the other day in the King of Dragons stream, right? The the financial and economical impact of certain games and the mentality of owning games to play at home versus spending money in an arcade to play a game for a set amount of time, it's a different buyer mentality. And so I think out of necessity, some of the home ports had to be just a little bit easier. But not all of them. Not all of them were. But at least I think some were, so that people felt like they could get their money's worth. Because if a game was too hard, then there was no internet, right? It was all word of mouth. And if a game was too hard, then you're just kind of at the mercy of video game magazines or your friends telling you don't buy this game, and then you just trusted them because that's what it was. That's how it was back then. Mark's favorite port was Bionic Commando. That's another game that I was never able to get into when I was a kid on the NES. Kenneth says, once the 90s happened and the games like Crime Fighters got made, I knew they wouldn't even be replicated on SNES Genesis, so MAME was a godsend. Yeah, I think at a certain point, some of these games were just not console friendly, or the hysteria around home consoles and violence amongst parent groups was so prevalent that there was no way certain games would ever get stuck over, right? Like the whole Mortal Kombat issue was what paved the way, I think, for people to be able to make those types of games and get them into home consoles. All right, let's go again. Let's go again and let's see if we can do better than a oops. I actually wanted to do that. But okay. It's all good. It's all good. We're not really counting credits. We're just doing it for reference. So we can remember we won credit this. We'll see what happens. Although I think I already dropped in a second credit. Super Contra was a game I wanted to tackle after this one to see if the skills that we develop in this game translate over to that, but also, we just dodged that. Literally dodged the bullet. But also games like Ghosts and Goblins are on that on that list. Probably another R-type game maybe could be on that list too. All of those sequel games. Oh, we got our extra life on stage 1. That was good. Okay, here we go. I do like this. I do like the mechanic of it being more of a maze down here that you have to navigate than the NES version of just kind of running through the base, right? Kind of gives it a cool added element of infiltration. All right, we got this. See, it's that jumping in those explosions that the hit detection is off, I think, or at least your invincibility is lagging in the arcade version of this game when you destroy the sensors. Whereas I think the NES version, the second you destroy them, you're invincible. Oh, we had to dodge that one. When in doubt, dodge it out. Oh, I almost got shot because I didn't get the barrier in time. And I didn't take out both of those guys. Lucky us. All right, race to the spread. Here we go. Oh no, you jerk. That's all it took, was one more hit. Alright, let's see what kind of weapon we can find in the base. Here we go. Sometimes it's generous and just gives you a spread right here. Oh, it's a fireball. Okay, let's see the effectiveness of, or the ineffectiveness of fireball moving forward. Let's see if we can do this with just fireball. Or double fireballs. There we go. Be safe. Don't jump. Don't advance. I can't tell if the fireball is extra rapid because we can stack weapons or not. I don't think we ever determined if that was a thing. Going straight for the kill, straight for the sensors. Although this one I feel like... Oh no! Oh no! That went straight not great. We could have done wonderful things with the fireball. Now we're gonna have to Contra. Now we're gonna have to play. Oh. Oh no. Maybe if we keep this thing, the bubbles would be less. We'll continue once and we'll see what happens. If we keep this thing, the bubbles will be less aggressive. I wonder if that's a thing. Or if we're just making stuff up now. Oh, I saw that one on the side. Oh, we got him. Snowfield. Let's go. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Oh no, my joystick. I lost. I let go of the joystick for just too long of a second to miss. It's okay. Machine Gun Kelly right here. There we go. And rapid machine guns. And to prove it's rapid and not range. So let's see if we're back here. We're shooting at that. There's like a break in the pattern, right? If we're back here now, look at that. See, look at how much faster the machine gun shoots. There's no break in that pattern. So maybe we put to rest. Is it rapid? Is it range? Is it secret? Is it safe? Back it up, man. Back it up. Okay, let's see if we can get through this. Taking it extra slow. Because I want to keep this rapid machine gun. Oh, you jerk. What I meant to say is I want to keep this laser. All right, we're going back to the beginning. We're gonna try one more like 1cc run. We're not gonna continue. um, Mark is not a fan of the laser power up. I think the laser power up is a if you master it and use the short range rapid as like a, powerful short range weapon, like a shotgun style weapon, and then you also utilize the longer extended slow reach, that it can be super effective, because it one hit kills like everything in the base stages and takes out some of these enemies real quick. But I think it's not my favorite either. All right, we're ready to go. Ready to go again? I think we're ready to go again. Kenneth says, when Konami made Violent Storm for arcades, all beat 'em ups still had long since left the arcades. It was a surprise to see when they did. Everyone was playing King of Fighters 90. Oh, right. Yeah, Violent Storm was at the tail end of their arcade games, when everyone was playing 1v1 fighting games. Yeah, Violent Storm is a good game. It was like right, just like maybe 6 months too late, probably. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, the machine gun and R combo is very effective. Yeah. Oh, Mark says, wait, I'm a huge fan of the power-up. Oh, it was of the laser power-up. Where did someone say... Did someone say that they didn't like the laser? Oh, Mark says, I'm a fan of the laser power-up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's my inability to read accurately coming through there. All right, let's go one more time and see what happens. See if we can defeat the base 2 boss with a weapon in the conservatory. Let's go. This game is fun. I just enjoy playing this game so much. Even if we don't have the same kind of success, it's still just a fun game for me. Like, this game wasn't nearly as frustrating as R-Type was, or Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse got to be frustrating at certain times, but that game was fun for different reasons. I'm not sure if I just like doing run and gun games for 1cc challenges more than certain other genres, but Ken will appreciate this. I was really close to doing what was the commando style game that everyone had suggested? It was, what was that? Not heavy. Was it heavy? No, Narc. Not Heavy Barrel. What was the name of that game? I was close to doing that one, but because we had just done this a few games back, I wanted to go do an actual beat 'em up again for December. Here we go. We got him good this time. There we go. All right. Oh, look at that. We got both the R and the B. All we need is another B and we can BRB. Let's go. The spread. Got that. Jumped up here. Alright, let's Let's not... Alright, be cool, man. We got this. We got this. This is where we want to be. This game is so hard being vertically oriented, especially when you're used to the NES horizontal style. It's easy for you to look in the wrong place. Ah, we did it. We did not jump. I resisted the urge to jump away, and we did it. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Don't get that laser. Or machine gun. I can never tell why some power-ups look like weapons and the other power-ups are the floating letters. It's like one of those cool details that they rectified in the NES version, where they made them all the same so you could tell which one was which. Oh no! I was trying so hard. Oh, we were trying so hard. Oh no, this is not gonna be it. We've been surprisingly good at this boss without a weapon. Oh, we did not get this one though. Oh, we got it. Take a breath, dude. Oh, you jerk. I'm such a jerk. We made it through all of that jumping, all of that contraing, only to do this. Only to have it end there. Oh man. Got through the base 2 boss like a boss. Let's get this machine gun. Oh, we didn't get the machine gun either. Oh. Just failing on the second half, big time. No power-ups. No nothing. No lives. Frozen Tuna Deluxe, welcome. Playing for fun, you masochists. Yeah, exactly. Playing Contra. For fun. Jeez, man. That guy was being aggressive. Seriously, the energy zone in the NES version of this game is probably one of the most brilliant level designs ever. Just having to like dodge all those flames. I guess we'll try to go through without a B. Because we're not gonna... Let's try to do this without a B. Without a barrier. We'll just take our time. Oh! And now it's a moot point. Because we have no B. Yes, we have no bananas. And we have no... How would we do this without a barrier? Use our Contra skills. I don't even have any good skills. Wait, you do have good skills. We are a skilled Contra player. Come on, man. Believe in yourself. Oh, we almost got that. Oh, no. Should we just bust our way through this one more time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we did it. Magic Death Pixel. Mark says, those grenade explosions are very hot. Gotta wait until the fire clears before walking past. Yeah, it's such a weird timing, right? I think intentionally it's counterintuitive for you to run underneath or to move while you see the projectile being thrown in front of your character. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, we at least we displayed some good Contra skills at the end there, taking out the first alien, or I guess the actual alien boss head and all of his little shrimpy guys without dying. That means that, that actually means that if we were able to get the spread gun all the way up there, that I think we might be able to get through. We might be able to get through to the end if we had the spread in the alien lair. Yeah. Why don't we just go one more time? Let's go one more time. Let's just do it. Because we're having fun. Look, we almost matched the entire... let's get the same exact score. Oh, we got the same exact score because we had to continue at the alien, and you get a million points for just defeating the alien. So that's why our scores are similar. All right, let's reset the counter. We got 7 minutes to go before this hour is up. Let's Frozen Tuna just got here. So, yeah, let's just go one more time and see what happens. Okay, let's go. Now that we're thoroughly warmed up for the day. Here we go. Take out that guy. Take out this guy. Take out the top sentry. Move it forward a little bit. Alright, down to base 1. Or as it's known in this game, just base. Got all those guys. That's good. Dodge that. Let's go unload right here in the center. Gotta go. Braved, faced down that grenade. don't have to be so worried about time. Because the timer just runs out. Doesn't run out here in the boss battle. Oh, I got scared. Alright. We got our waterfall going on. Double jump. Double jump, we got it. Got both of those. That's good. Let's go get our spread gun. Let's go, let's go. Climbing up a waterfall. There's our spread. Oh no, wait, wait. Uh-oh. Gonna have to contra this. We're gonna have to play some Contra. Oh, look at that. Look at that display of Contra skill. Miraculously, we made it through. Oh, must be a good sign. Sign of awesomeness to come. Made it through the stage boss without dying. Without needing to use our crutch of a barrier. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we got it. We got it easy. Got it easy that time. Alright, be cool, man. Be cool. Be cool. We got this. Plenty of time. We know what to do. Are we pinned down here? Oh, nice. I don't know if double spread stacks. We never determined that, but we got this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, you jerk. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Oh, we gotta take on this guy without weapons again. Oh man. I think I've expended all of my Contra. All of my good luck Contra game. Jump between all of that stuff. Oh, I saw that guy just like going. All right, let's continue one time. All right, snowfield, let's go. Let's try to get this spread. Let's try to take out this thing. Let's look out for fire bombs. Oh, oh, we got him. There's nobody there behind us. All right, spray and pray. Let's go. Let's go. So we'll get no power-ups there because we have a weapon. Okay. Let's take a breath. Let's take the second tank out. Okay. I gotta rest my hands for a second. Let's take out this guy. Let's go. Let's go. Got that one. Let's do this energy zone. One to beat. Let's go. Oh, no. Ah, you were a jerk. But we could potentially do this. Let's see what happens with the barrier. Got it. Got it. Make our run all the way to the end. I don't think we're going to get a second extra life. Oh, we got an extra life. Okay, let's see if we can actually do this. Oh no, that was probably a waste. Oh no, that was also a waste. I don't think we're going to be able to. Let's try to get this last guy on this. Wait for an opening. Oh, we got it. We got it. We pulled off a 2cc at the end. Wait, where did we have to continue? Did we have to continue at the... I don't remember where we had to continue, but it seems like that was a good way. That was a good way to cap off a chill, fun, no pressure Contra situation. So thanks so much for hanging out with me on a random Thursday afternoon. I'll be doing these lunchtime streams periodically. This one was a little later, but yeah, periodically through the month of December because my work schedule is pretty slow. So try to get some extra gaming in. My mantra these days is any day that we get to play video games is a good day. And on some of these days when we get to stream twice, that's going to be awesome. So if you want to hang out with me again, we will be continuing the King of Dragons 1cc during the Video Game Awards tonight at 7 p.m. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Try to get some gaming in. Be good to each other. Thanks for hanging out with me in the stream. And we will all hang out again real soon. Thanks, everybody.